Ahead by a Century. That's by the Tragically Hip. Ah, here it is. Good, good, good. All right, here we go. First thing we climb a tree, and maybe then we talk, or sit silently and listen to our thoughts. Illusions of someday, cast in a golden light. No dress rehearsal, this is our life. And that's where the hornet stung me, and I had a feverish dream with revenge and doubt. Tonight we smoke them out. You are ahead by a century. You are ahead by a century. You are ahead by a century. Stare in the morning shroud, and then the day began. I tilted your cloud, you tilted my hand. Rain falls in real time, and rain fell through the night. No dress rehearsal, this is our life. Well, that's when the hornet stung me, and I had a serious dream with revenge and doubt. Tonight we smoke them out. You are ahead by a century. 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 And disappointing you is getting me down. Hydrate or drive, absolutely. That is good. Dihydrogen oxide. That is very, very good. Dihydrogen oxide.
Good afternoon. All right, a late start as usual. There are the squirrels. That means it's time to start because they just run in circles forever and ever and ever until I start the stream. So let me get the show on the road here. There we are. All right. Welcome. Welcome to Double Tribble. This is Double Tribble streaming on Twitch live on, what's today, Wednesday? Or is it Thursday? Thursday, August 22nd, 2024. Welcome. This is a live stream on Twitch, so if you're watching it on the VOD, we're live. We've got a chat that sometimes I'll talk to and stuff like that. But otherwise, it's just a live stream about animals. This time, animals and gardens, and just around my house here. It's an IRL, a virtual IRL. I can't do IRLs here in New Hampshire because most places because they don't have cell service in half the state. So it's pretty difficult to do live streams that way. So what I do is I record them on my GoPro here. I have a little GoPro, really old GoPro, and I record it with this. And then when I'm done, I've transferred onto my computer, which is one of the reasons why I was late. It took me forever to get that figured out because I don't have a little, I have these little cards here. These little micro or nano, micro SD card that they use. And this computer that I stream on doesn't have a reader for these. And I have a reader over here, but it doesn't. It has a slot for micro SD cards, and that doesn't work. And I tried using this adapter, and it used to work. It doesn't work anymore for some reason. So I got to take this little card when I'm done taping it, recording it, and stick it in another computer that does have one of these slots in it, and copy it over. That's slow speed, and then copy it over to another drive, and then plug that into my streaming computer and copy it over. So it took me 20 minutes just to get my recording copied over. So that was part of the reason why I was late. The other reason why I was late, you will see in a moment when I show you the video, is because as I was wandering around, I was feeding the animals and stuff, and a little lamb. I invited a lamb to come over, and he came over, and he was very nice, and he was insistent on holding me up, and we'll show you that. It's pretty cute. You'll like it. So let's see. Did I do the full introduction? I think I did the full introduction, right? My name is Ron. I live in New Hampshire, surrounded by forests and wild animals. I stream science and technology, IRL today, virtual IRL. And last night I did a review of a film, Interstellar. You might want to check that out. I did. Sometimes I stream films if I have permission to do that. So yeah, I do a lot of different stuff. They call it variety streaming. I've only been doing this a month, so there are hiccups every once in a while here. I think all streamers get that. Even the ones who've been on for a long time will occasionally get things. Have hiccups and stuff. So I did something a little bit different here. I actually started the stream while I was copying the files over, hoping that this computer had enough horsepower to do that at the same time. Apparently it did, because it's got them copied over here, I think. So let me eject my drive here so I don't. Where is that here? Oops. Okay, did that. My drive plugs in right next to my Ethernet connection. Sometimes when I unplug my drive, my Ethernet connection gets lost. So, all right, I'm still on. Okay, good. All right, so let's get to this this virtual IRL. This GoPro. It's weird. It records 3.7 gigabytes or 3.9 gigabytes, and then it closes a file and starts a new file. So if I do a long stream, recording on the GoPro, it will break it into multiple files. So this one broke it into multiple files. I got about 20 minutes or so on one, and then I'll have to switch to another one, which shouldn't be too much of an issue, I hope. All right, there it is. It's working. It's playing. Good. All right. So now I got to figure out how to get that onto my stream here, and that shouldn't be too hard. I hope. I've done that several times now. I don't think it will be that hard. Take a few clicks and waving the magic wand, and there it is. Okay. It looks like I got most of the frame here. Okay, great. Let me transition it here and see if we get it here. Make sure my mic is still working. Yeah, all right, there we are. So there I am. There's my mug. So I'm in my backyard there with my GoPro, and I'll play this and kind of narrate it. And the thing itself actually narrates if the audio is working. We'll try that and see if that works too. So here we go. Let me play this and see. Check out the garden. There's a big spaghetti squash. I got a whole bunch of those this year. I don't know if we're getting audio on this thing here or not, but I didn't really talk too much anyway while I was recording it. But with I got a problem here with my squash. It's got this fungus that started growing on it, and you know, we had conditions that were ideal for fungus here recently. We had a whole bunch of rain and kind of cool temperatures. Not too cool though, you know, just the right temperature for fungus to grow. And you can see it right there. See that? So I went out there and I clipped it. Clipped off all of the, well, most of the leaves that had the most fungus on them, so it wouldn't. You know, I don't know what kind of fungus it is or whatever. It would spread some disease into the whole plant or into the actual squashes themselves. I don't know. So I just went out there and clipped that frost away, or that fungus away. I have some squash seeds. I picked two. I picked two so far. These spaghetti squashes. And so when I cooked them. When I cooked that one of them I have here still, but when I cooked them, I took the seeds out and I just didn't clean them too much and just kind of stuck them out in a container and stuck them in the sun to dry indoors here. And they got, during this weird weather, they got fungus on them too. So it wasn't just the wet. I think it was the temperature and and you know, the spores are just in the air all over the place. And you can see it on these leaves. You can see little spots, just little spots all over. And every once in a while, there's one that just really the colony takes off and just gets half the leaf. And so I had to go around and just pick them all. But it's amazing how much this is the most I've ever gotten out of my garden since I've lived here. I've lived here over 15 years, I think now, and it's a tiny, tiny, tiny little garden. You'll see when I walk around it if you haven't seen it on my previous streams. It's just a itsy bitsy little garden, but it reproduced this time. And there are a bunch of grass growing and weeds and stuff that I just these plants are going to be dead in a month anyway because of the, you know, we'll have first frost here pretty soon. So the squash will probably die off first, and then tomatoes, and then yeah, and the broccoli and the kale will probably last longer. There's my green beans. Those green beans are huge. I just let them grow up, and I'm just clipping off the tops of them and look at that. Look at that. Isn't that terrible? Oops. So I don't know what that is. It rubs off when I rub it. It rubs off, but it's just some kind of fungus or something growing on there. And hopefully I got enough leaves left on that. I think I got enough leaves left on those vines that it'll be able to finish off those, you know, finish growing the squash. Oh shit! Oh god, I left. It's raining outside. You know, I put my. I'll talk about something else while you watch this. I put my clothes out on the dryer last night yesterday afternoon, because the sun came out a little bit. I said, okay, I'll put them out there. And I got busy in here on the computer and didn't realize it, and it started raining. And it got all my clothes soaking wet. So I said, oh shit, I'll just leave them out there until the next morning, and then they'll dry. And they dried, almost got completely dry here now. And I grabbed this one shirt on it. You'll notice in this virtual IRL stream here, I'm wearing the same shirt that I was wearing last night, because my clothes were wet on the clothes dryer, on the hanger out there. What do you call it? The hill hoist or whatever. Look at those spots on that thing. So anyway, I didn't have a shirt. So when I was done with this stream, this virtual IRL stream, I grabbed this shirt, so I would at least have a different shirt, wearing a different shirt while I was doing my stream. But then I left the rest of the clothes out there. Now it's raining again, so I got the same problem. They're all wet again, I'm sure. I don't know how much. I think it came down pretty good. I'll go check in a little bit. Maybe later on the stream I'll go on and see if they're still. And they were almost dry too. They were just, this one shirt was dry enough that I could wear it, and the rest of them were almost dry. But now they're all soaking wet again. I'll have to go through the whole thing again. That'll teach me to. When you get older, it's harder to divide your attention among different tasks. It's just something that happens to older people. Multitasking becomes more difficult for some reason. That's the first part of the brain that starts going wacko, and so I can't multitask like I used to. I used to be able to do, dozens of things, have lots of stuff going on all at the same time. I can't do that anymore. I can still program though. I did some software development the other day, maybe a month ago or something. So at least that part of my brain still works. So here's there's the kale. That's doing really well. And there's a tomato plant.
Got a lot of crickets here too.
And I had one small tomato that went ripe early for some reason. And now I've got this other one here.
Tell you my cricket story.
In there, it's a little bit bigger. That has got ripe. And I got it here. You see this here? See? I picked it.
Tomato in there.
That's that tomato. I just picked this morning. I know what I did here. So there's going to be a little bit of a pause here in the IRL, because I had my clippers, and I clipped the all that fungus off of that squash, and I didn't want to use the same clippers on this tomato plant with my hand. My hands had the fungus on it and everything. So I ran indoors really quick and washed my hands and got a pair of scissors instead of the clippers to clip this this tomato here. I'm gonna run it while we got that on there. I'm gonna run and check see what my clothes look like. So they're not too bad. This is, if I just hang this indoors for an hour, it'll get dry. So they're not too bad. If it doesn't rain again, I should probably go get them right now. I don't know. That's okay. It's not that big of a deal, right?
So I went to wash my hands.
Yes, here.
Just got a pair of scissors here because I don't want to spread that. Whatever that is over to the tomato plant.
All right, so I got my scissors, washed my hands so I wouldn't spread all that fungus onto the tomato. Let me see if I was talking on the.
Alright. Okay, whacked out there. We got too much moisture. There's a ton, just rain. So
Oh yeah, it's working. You can hear it.
we puff up and do that. So, but that's edible for sure.
Yeah, it's not very loud. Sorry about that.
Kale.
So we got that tomato. I don't know if you heard these little cracks at the top of the tomato. That's because recently we've had quite a bit of rain, and when it gets lots of fruiting plants like this, when they get too much rain, or even root plants, my radishes do the same thing. When they get too much water and moisture, then they crack like that. The fruit expands from the water and then it cracks, and that's why we got that on there. But this is really good. This is edible, I think. I probably could have let it ripen a little bit more. But that's okay.
So this kale will be the last to die. I think the squash will die first when the cold weather comes. It's already.
And so basically on the kale, I just try to pick find the biggest and oldest leaves and cut them, and then and just keep doing that. I've taken kale and because kale is really hardy, it'll take a little bit of frost. It'll take down to minus 2 or 3 or something, or even more Celsius. So it can get below freezing and have no problem at all. I've gone out there and had to brush the snow off of it, and it's still growing, and I've even taken and covered it with plastic, and put water bottles in there, and kept it alive through December, and still been picking fresh kale in December. That's a big deal here in New Hampshire, because December, January, it starts getting pretty cold around here.
So there we go.
There we go. Look at that.
That and some
So that's my dinner
Let's
tonight,
get some.
or lunch, I guess. I'm pretty hungry right now. I'll probably cook this right after the stream. All right, yeah, and I grabbed a little bit of green onion. I'll put that in there too, I guess.
Green onion. It's all set.
So that's the garden. That's the garden segment of the virtual IRL. Then we go. There are my clothes out there. See, they were almost dry. There. and then that rain turned. It's pretty dry there now. Maybe that was it for the rain. I don't know. We'll see.
It rained. I put it out here last night and it just poured. I left it out all night.
Yeah, so there I'm explaining on stream what I just explained to you.
All right, let's go feed the animals.
All right, so I grabbed the. Maybe I should just let this go and not narrate it. I don't know. I'll just explain what's going on. I grabbed the seed, the bird feed seed, and now I'm walking across the field there to where I feed the birds. And the first thing I do when I get over there is I check for bears or skunks and stuff like that I wouldn't want to disturb. And then I lower the I have the bird feeders up on a rope that's up there so the bears can't get to it.
First we check for.
And I'll lower that.
Bears.
You can see them here. There's a bird feeder there. It's on a rope. There's a rope suspended here, running from close to. There it is. So there we go. See that? And I have to do that to keep the bears from getting to it. The squirrels can still get to it, but I don't care.
The
I don't know.
spider. Look at him.
I've given up on the squirrels. It's pretty much impossible to keep squirrels out of your bird feeder. It takes too much work. It's too hard. I've tried just about everything, and they're just too smart.
Focus that close.
Oh, there's a little spider here. Yeah.
He's really weird looking.
See that spider? See him?
Look at that.
That's a weird looking spider. I've never seen a spider like it. It's brown, kind of a weird brownish color. Light brown. I see dark brown spiders all over around here, but not light brown like that one. That was
Make sure there's no bears or
kind of
skunks or
interesting.
anything like that.
Whoa,
Good.
look at that camera work. All right. All right, so I go and feed now, and sometimes the kind of birds that I feed are crows and blue jays are the main. Those are the corvids, I think they call them, and then. They're little chickadees that are really smart. They're so smart they follow me when they see me with the food. They follow me all across that field and get the sunflower seeds right away. And what else? I don't know. There are a whole bunch of different types of birds that come. Titmouse, chickadee. What else was there? Nuthatches. We got a white-breasted nuthatch and a yellow-breasted nuthatch, and. Let's see. I forget all the ones. Sometimes we get mourning doves. I haven't seen the mourning doves in a long time. I think what happened is they migrate and they kind of live in symbiosis with the cowbird or whatever it's called. And cowbird. Yeah, I think that's what it's called, cowbirds. And everybody thinks that the cowbird is parasitic to other birds, but they're not. Especially the mourning doves, because the mourning doves
See him up there.
are not very good at
right
protecting their nests.
Put him right in the center of the frame there.
They're just
He's perched on a
they're
tree.
just not. They can't protect very well from hawks and stuff. They just get scared and fly away.
He's just.
And then
sounds like
other
he's waiting for
predators
you,
come and
but
get
he's
their
out of
eggs. And the cowbirds, what the cowbirds
chickadee,
do is they
he's got a-
knock some of the eggs out
Nice. He
of the
grabs
nest
where the
and lay their
chickadees
own
do is
eggs
they
in there,
grab
and the mourning doves
sunflower seeds.
sit on their
And they
eggs.
fly to a perch.
But when they
have
do
some
that,
salt
the
and
cowbirds
no,
still want
no.
to protect their eggs. So if a predator comes and the mourning dove gets scared
he probably
away,
followed me over
the
here,
cowbird will still protect the
Probably saw me
nest.
working in the
So
garden.
the cowbird is
Over
actually
here
protecting
to feed him.
the mourning dove's
Chickadees are very
eggs in the
smart.
nest, even though everybody thinks, oh, they're killing, they're killing some of the
Gee, we'd be
eggs
giving
of
up on
the mourning dove, but they don't kill all of them.
They're
you know?
nice. Nice. That's nice.
So it really is a symbiosis rather than a parasitic or type of relationship between those two species. Okay, so what do I do? Okay, so I got the sunflower seeds up there in the bird feeder and beard feeders, and I've got those bird feeders are just food containers and stuff. I use all recycled stuff. I don't don't buy stupid stuff. I'm not that much into making things look pretty and all that. I don't care. I'm more of a functional person. And I take those. Oh,
There's another chickadee. And there he is. There's the blue jay. See, there were a couple of them. They were just waiting for me to put those peanuts out there. There you go.
can you see those in there? Let me back that up here. The
Lying
let's
down.
see here.
To get it. There's another chickadee. And there he is. Where's the blue jay? Flying down.
Sure, that's
To get a picture of him.
I'm gonna see if I can use zoom here. Try this here. This will just take a second. I'll try to zoom in on there. Maybe we'll be able to see that. Let's see, video effects, geometry, zoom. There we go. Oops. Okay. There he is. See him? See this little chickadee here? He followed me over from they hang around the house here, and then when I go and feed them, then they follow me over there. So he was waiting for me to put the sunflower seeds in there and hoist that back up again so he could get in there and get the sunflower seed. And what he'll do is he hops in there, he gets the sunflower seed, and then he flies over to another branch because he has to use his beak to peck at the sunflower seed to open it up, and he can't do that on this because it's not firm enough for him. So he flies over to a branch to do it. Let's see if we can watch that
Here's
here.
the chickadee. And there he is. There's the blue jay. See, there are a couple of them. They were just waiting for me to put those peanuts
Okay, I
out.
guess for now we're looking at the.
There you
Oh,
go.
there it is. Okay, we had the. Okay, that was. My camera work is just ridiculous here. All right, there we go. There's a blue jay right there, I think. Right here. So after I threw the seeds out there, they were waiting too. They see me with the seeds and they follow me over too. They're really smart. They're almost as smart as the crows. They may be smarter. I don't know. They were waiting for me to. They flew down and got the peanut there.
Oh, there are a couple of
Two
them.
of them.
They were just waiting for me to put those peanuts out there. There you go.
So yeah, they're pretty smart. And they were making all kinds of noises. They were making for when I first went out there, they were making kind of nice noises, happy, just very, delicate, kind of nice, happy noises because they knew they were getting fed. And I kind of took my time there and was put the sunflower seeds out first and stuff, and then they started making angry noises like, "Yeah, you hurry up," It's funny, after a while you kind of get a feel for what they're. I don't know exactly what they're saying, but I'm sure they understand each other better than I understand them. But I can understand a little bit.
Crows got word.
Okay, I don't know why I did.
Crows got word that I'm out here.
Show me putting peanuts on a rock. Anyway, but what I do is I spread these things out all over the place because different animals like different surfaces and stuff, and plus you don't want them all in one spot.
There we go.
Otherwise they'll fight each
Okay.
other, for everything.
So, good animals.
Boy, that's camera work is something else. All right, isn't that pretty? This is where I live. This is nice. Huh? So I went out here. I'm trying to call the crows now. They're well over a mile away, I think. And I try to call them. I have a certain whistle that I do that they didn't recognize. And so when I feed them, they were so far away they didn't see me out there with the seeds. So I'm trying to call them to let them know that the food is out there. You probably can't hear them. That's my whistle there. If you can hear that. So one of them heard me. When I did it, I could tell that one of them was responded and could hear me when I did that. But he was way out there. He's almost out of earshot. He was way out there, about a mile away. More than a mile, probably. And what happens is when one of them hears me, then he'll try to round up the other ones, you know, whoever hears me, and it kind of takes them a while to sometimes to, you know, because everybody's all off doing their own thing and doing stuff, and maybe they're involved in something else that they're more interested in at the moment or whatever, and it just takes them a while to get everybody together, just like people, you know. When you want to do something, you know, it takes a while to get everybody in sync there, and so I called him, and he one of them heard me at least, so I knew they were.
At least the Blue Jays came.
Starting to talk to each other and try to get organized to come over, but it took them a while to get over. You'll see here. Took them another 10 minutes or something to get over here.
Look at that Blue Jay.
All right, there's where I.
That was a Blue Jay too. They've got quite a variety of noises they make. There's a little lamb out there.
You can hear the blue jay in the background.
Let's see if I can get the lamb to come.
Okay, here's where I visit with the lamb. This is pretty good.
He looks like he's pretty busy though.
He didn't notice me out there. No, he did. He's
We'll walk over there.
he's so involved with eating his grass there that he didn't see me. Watch this.
When he notices me, he'll come, I think. Hi. Hi there, lamb. Hi. What's up? What's up?
They like to be scratched in the front like that because they can't reach that with their mouth, you know. You can hear the crows in the background still trying to get organized.
Come here for a close-up. Come here for a close-up. Come here. Come here. No? What's that? What is that? What is that thing? What is that thing? Oh my goodness. What is this thing? Here, say hi. Hi, everybody. Hi. Hi. Uh-oh, what was that? Was it a burp? Did you burp?
Oh, all right. That's the end of the. All right. Let me see if I can load up another one here. Oh boy. Okay. Open. Whoa. Did it?
like those ear scratches, don't you? Yeah.
There we go. Okay, let me back it up here. There we go. You got it?
Like
Okay.
those ear scratches, don't you? Yeah.
I did. That's where the file. That's where it broke it into two separate files. So I had to restart it there.
Okay, sorry to disturb you. You can go back to eating if you want.
No, he didn't know he did.
You want some more? He nudged me. You want some more? Like that, huh? Yeah. He's still eating right up against my leg here. It's funny. Yeah. So tell everybody, please don't eat lamb chops. Tell them. Tell everybody to be vegan. So they don't kill nice little animals like you. Yeah. I want to walk back over this way. We're going to walk back over this way, okay? Look at this. Oh my goodness. Alright. Alright, we'll scratch you over here too. There you go. Alright. It's going to fall. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're all done. I'm sorry. We can't do any more. Alright, a little bit more here. Gotta go there. Okay, go ahead. Did I get you upset? Huh? Keep walking away like that? Did I get you upset?
They pee when they get upset about something.
I gotta go. I gotta do a stream. Everybody's waiting for me to start my stream. Everybody, yeah. Maybe one person might be. I don't know, one or two. All right. Tell everybody again. Please be vegan. Please vegetarian. Don't eat lamb chops. Don't eat lamb chops. Let's go while you're busy.
Nope.
All right. I gotta go. Sorry. Oh shit! Look at this. My thermometer is falling apart here. Put a thermometer out here. I'll have to fix that. No, don't eat that. No. No. Alright.
Oh, the crows finally arrived.
There you go. Alright. That's it. Bye. They don't like to come when I'm out here, which is good. I want to keep them afraid. Oh, nobody ate my vegetables. That's good. There he goes. Oh my goodness, look at that.
Look at him run. This is... I don't know why
Which
he
is
did
good.
that.
I want to keep
Let
him
me zoom
afraid.
in on that here.
Oh, nobody ate my vegetables. That's good.
I'll zoom in on that here. Just because it was kind of funny. I don't understand why he ran like that. I guess he just ran back to his mama or something. I don't know. Alright, let's see here. Oops. Right, can you see that now? There we go.
There he goes. Oh my goodness, look at that.
So he just took off running across it.
That's the mama or something. I don't know what's going on there.
Nice.
All right, crows. I'll leave you out here. All right.
Sorry, this is kind of whacked a little bit here. All right, there we go.
And this is my hill hoist. Hill hoist. It's a giant anemometer and a hill hoist and a chime. It's got one of these days I'll demonstrate it or something. But, let me grab a shirt from the screen. This is the shirt I wore last time. Alright. Back to reality. Oh, this is supposed to be reality. Oh.
Okay, so that's the end of the thing. So that was my IRL today. That was a pretty good IRL, I think. I'll show you a little bit of what's going on. Let me show you something else that's happening right now. We just got, if you look in the background here, you notice that the sun is coming out full sun right now. And this remember this one we did the other day? This is a solar powered air purifier. We did that. We made that on a stream. Made it for $2.33. And so the sun is blowing, and you can see that it's going around now, and it's all puffed out. You know, this is a vacuum cleaner bag, and we just took a vacuum cleaner bag and stuck a CPU fan on it. You can hear it. It varies as the clouds go in front of the sun. The fan slows down or speeds up. Okay, so that's the clouds right now. Let's see if the sun peeks out again. But see, it puffed out the bag here. I'll close it up again if the sun comes out. There it goes. Look at see. Puffs it out. See? So the speed of the fan changes as the there it goes. So that's kind of cool. I'm glad that works. And you can look at my VODs on YouTube. There's a link in my Twitch channel. Yeah, it's on YouTube right now. doubletribble-yt is what it is on YouTube. There's a link on my Twitch channel. My Twitch channel is just Double Tribble. Obviously, you know what that is. You're watching if you're watching the stream. So there's a video of me making that on stream. It's called what was it? I think it just says building a solar powered air purifier for $2.33. I think is what I called it. So that was a pretty good IRL. And here's the stuff. Here's the tomato that I picked. See that? That's the tomato. It looks kind of rough, but I think I can eat that. And this is the green onion. It had moisture inside of it. Everything has a lot of moisture in it because we've just been having so much rain. So let's try it out a little bit. And this is the kale. That's enough kale, I think, for a meal. Yeah. That's pretty good. You pay $3 for that at the store, you know. So it's good to grow gardens if you don't have a lot of money. That's a good, and you don't need much, area really. I just have a tiny little area out there. All you need is a sunny area. It doesn't even have to be that big. And then, this is the spaghetti squash. This is about 4 pounds. So what's that? 1.5 kilos, something like that. So they're. It's not. It's a. I think it's, I cut them. I cut open that one. I picked 2 of them because they looked like they were ready to pick. And I cut it open, and it was still kind of green. It was. I mean, it was mostly yellow inside, but it was still, there was a kind of a greenish tint to it. So I thought maybe I did it too soon. But I cooked it up anyway. The way you cook spaghetti squash, or one way you can cook it, is to slice it in half, lengthwise like this. Slice it like this. See? That way. That. Slice it this way. And then you have 2 halves, and you scoop out the seeds that are inside, but leave everything else. There's seeds and a little bit of pulp and stuff, and so you just scoop that out, and then lay the 2 halves on a, like a cookie sheet or something, anything that'll fit on, and stick it in the oven with a little bit of water on the bottom. And then bake it for until it's done. I don't know how long. I cooked it too long. I cooked it about 40 minutes, and that was too much, and it was kind of mushy. It really wasn't spaghetti squash. It didn't look like spaghetti. But we cooked maybe 20 minutes or something, just until it's all hot inside and cooks, And then when you scoop it out with a fork, and it comes out looking like spaghetti almost, That's why they call it spaghetti squash. And then you just you cook it. You can use it as just like you would spaghetti. You can put spaghetti sauce on it. You can put. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and cook it and scoop it out, and then chop this up and put it in it. With my kale and my tomato. And I think what I'll do is I can make a whole meal just from my garden. I won't have to use anything else except stuff that came from my garden. So that's pretty good. So that was my IRL today. I hope you enjoyed it. That was kind of fun. Look at the little lamb. If you enjoy this kind of stuff, hit the follow button. If you're just like watching and you're not subscribed or to Twitch, you don't have a Twitch account. You have to have a Twitch account to follow, of course. But it's really easy. You just go to Twitch. And say you want to sign up and give them your email. That's it. That's all they. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, and then you got to confirm the email. I think you can even follow people without confirming your email. I'm not sure. I think that's up to each streamer though. But yeah, just go there and it's really easy to set up an account and then hit follow, and then you'll get a little reminder. A little notice email every time I start my stream. So I only have 2 people here, so I don't know if that's enough to raid anybody. Okay, well, maybe let me try raiding InfoXR here. Raid info. Do I have to do this case sensitive, I wonder? X. How do you spell czar? C-Z-A-R. Let's see if that works. Raid has been created. Okay, great. So if you can, stick around through the raid. And everybody, take care. Bye. Oh wait, it didn't go. Okay, I know what I gotta do. I gotta do this still. Alright, bye.
Here we go.
Please stick around for the raid.
First thing we climb a tree, and maybe then we talk, or sit silently and listen to our thoughts. Illusions of someday, cast in a golden light. No dress rehearsal, this is our life.